Hi everyone, I'm Jacob Z. Flores, and I'm here today for my 9th and final mini author reading promoting Suddenly Yours, my October 15th release from Dreamspinner Press. And so we are going to finish this off and see where we leave off with Cody and Julian. I hope you enjoy. We're not really married. We can't be. Afraid so, Cody snatched a piece of paper off the nightstand and waved it. At least according to the state of Nevada and our drag queen officiant. The room spun. If Julian didn't get himself together, he was going to throw up. Again. We were married by a drag queen? Yep. He held out the paper. See for yourself. Julian stomped across the room and ripped the document out of Cody's grasp. After sweeping his eyes over the very real and very legal certificate, the mint chocolate chip from last night threatened to make another appearance. His career wasn't over. It had just been obliterated. He might as well hand over his Senate seat to Spencer Baldwin right now. You're not joking. Cody shook his head, and the wry smile Julian recalled from last night once again dangled from the corners of his lips. He was enjoying this a bit too much. Afraid not, baby doll. If it helps, a Cher impersonator sang to us as we walked down the aisle. The only person this helped was his Republican opponent. Why had he done something so recklessly stupid? Once the public got wind of this, everything he'd done for the past decade would go up in flames. Unless maybe he could find a way to keep the public out of this. He was a politician after all. He had influence. He knew people. All he had to do was call in a few favors, and with luck, the kind only a room full of leprechauns could provide, he could get a quickie annulment and find some way to sweep this under the rug. Will you stop looking so constipated? You're ruining my honeymoon. Cody leaned back on the bed. His robe fell open, revealing what Julian now remembered calling the yummiest cock he'd ever tasted. Good God, how much had he had to drink? Last night, obviously enough to dare a complete stranger into getting married by a female impersonator. His grandmother was right. Alcohol was the devil, and so was truth or dare. Will you be serious for one moment? Julian put his hand up, trying to use their marriage certificate to block the view of Cody's nakedness. And would you please cover up? What for? We're married. If you can't see my junk, then who can? Julian turned around. It's not appropriate. Yeah, well, you had no problem being inappropriate when we consummated the shit out of our wedding. You got up close and personal with every inch of me last night. You even said I had the yummiest. I remember. He held up his hand for Cody to stop talking. I don't need a blow-by-blow. If Cody didn't stop joking around, the accidental marriage was going to turn into a shotgun wedding real quick. Will you please stop? His words came out in a breathless whisper. He'd never felt this helpless, powerless in his life. Okay, I'm sorry. Cody stood behind him. He rested his hands on Julian's bare shoulders and gave them a gentle squeeze. Julian immediately relaxed, and the need to run screaming from the room faded. I'm just trying to make light of this situation because it's so fucked up. It was the first thing Cody had said this morning that made any sense. It was also a bit of an understatement. This had gone so far past fucked up you could barely see it waving goodbye to him on the horizon. And don't worry, I won't keep you trapped in a loveless marriage. Cody's words resonated deep within Julian. That had been precisely why they had gotten married in the first place. They both wanted the same thing out of life, a partnership based on mutual respect and affection. They had gotten so caught up in finally finding someone who saw relationships the same way that they looked past the consequences of hastily jumping into marriage. But was finding what he'd been looking for worth all the chaos it would cause? Well, I hope you'd enjoyed these. I've had fun sharing them with you, and I'll see you all around. Bye.